Before we get started today, I want to let you know that Apple Podcasts is now available on Alexa-enabled Amazon devices in the United States. Only right now, but hopefully it's spreading out soon. All you have to do is say, Alexa, play Performance Theory with Mike Clark on Apple Podcasts, and you can hear me on your device. Now, let's start the show.
This is Performance Theory with Mike Clark.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Performance Theory. Well, the holidays are done, and now we got to talk about that monster under the bed. How to overcome that winter weight gain. It's a common problem. People tend to pack on a few pounds during these winter months. But if you want to fight back, and I hope you do, let's get after this right now while winter's still in full force, and then you have less to deal with when the spring hits. Although winter weight gain varies from person to person, research shows that the average gain is about 5 to 7 pounds over the course of the winter. Some people gain this extra weight because they have seasonal affective disorder, a type of winter depression, but most of us can't blame winter depression for our tendency to pick up extra weight during the winter months. So why does winter weight gain happen? To put it simply, it happens because we eat more and we move less during the winter months. This is bad news and good news. It's bad news because it would be kind of nice if we could blame our cold weather weight gain on something exotic like the Jetstream cycle, and then we could waddle off for another espresso over at the Starbucks. But it is good news because we can do something about it. We don't have to greet spring with softer middles and tighter clothes. So let's celebrate this new year by tackling winter weight gain with our weapon of choice, discipline. According to the dictionary, discipline is rule or system of rules governing conduct or activity. Now this is perfect. In order to fight winter weight gain, we have to discipline ourselves to follow some rules. So here we go. The first rule, banned language. For the next several weeks, do not allow yourself to say, just this once. If you pay close attention, a just this once situation comes up practically every day. You go to a retirement party. You take a spouse out for a birthday dinner. Somebody brings a meal by your house because you've been sick. Your coworker brings in the leftover pizza from last night's party. Your child has leftover Valentine's Day candy. You have to say no every single time. Otherwise, you will never get ahead. Just grit your teeth, resist what others are having, and make good food choices. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying it's necessary. Rule number 2, plan your occasional splurge and do not deviate from the plan. Deprivation is not a good idea, but you have to be intentional about the time, place, and food that you let yourself splurge on. Do you love hot wings at your favorite restaurant? Then, you know what? Let's make a deal. Eat clean for 10 days, no cheating, and at the end of those 10 days, go get the wings, guilt-free. Just enjoy them, then set your next goal. But you are not allowed to deviate from your plan in the meantime. If you do, you don't get the wings. Don't waste your fun calories on something that doesn't compare to those wings. Rule 3, keep moving. Exercise is not an optional activity. Now more than ever, you have to get your body in motion. Exercise is very effective at preventing weight gain. And that is just what we're after right now. Don't even worry so much about losing pounds. Just work at keeping the winter scale creep from happening to you. Try to get in some cardio and exercise, like strength training, at least 3 to 5 days a week. Remember, spring is on its way. Eventually, let's be ready for it and leave that winter weight gain behind. Thanks, guys, for listening. Please share this podcast and make sure you subscribed, because a bunch of you are listening, haven't passed it on to your friends. Find me on social media at Mike Clark Life on all major platforms, or visit MikeClarkLife.com.